If you like this video or any of the segments we do here, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We'd like to hear what your opinions are. So let's jump right in. So Tokyo Game Show happened this past week, and I don't know if you've ever tried to watch TGS. It's very difficult to watch.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have never watched TGS. I just catch the highlights.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to watch.
It's funny that you bring it up because literally I have not had the opportunity to catch the highlights. The only thing I caught was Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
Okay. So yeah, that's where this article starts off. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin gets March release date. Now, I want to let everyone know that this is not a remake of Final Fantasy 1. This is a spin-off. And you and me played the first demo that came out, and we really enjoyed it.
I need to play the second demo. I know it's out right now.
Yeah. So they launched a second demo, and that I believe that's available till the end of October. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna play that.
Yeah, did you see the trailer?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm pretty excited. It's definitely looking much better, and I think it is serving as a prequel to the villain.
The villain?
So that's cool. Yeah, of Final Fantasy, of the first Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, so it will be canon.
Nice.
In some way, shape, or form.
Okay, Forspoken co-director Takafumi Terada and creative producer Ryo Mitsuno. They revealed more about Forspoken and its magic parkour. So, were you interested in this? When I saw this trailer at first, I was like, what is this? And then when they showed what you could do in the game, that's what kind of piqued my interest.
I was interested in when it was Project Athia.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was just recently called Forspoken, less than a year ago. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And graphically, it is incredibly impressive.
Yes, it is. That's one of the main things that I'm interested in to see is it looks truly next gen. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This I didn't even look at the trailer for this.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy the First Soldier is a battle royale mobile game.
Yeah.
And they might release it on PC, I don't know, but nobody asked for this, especially in the West.
Yeah.
But you have to ask yourself, was this type of game targeted to Western audience, or is it targeted to the Japanese market or the Asian market? Because they're bigger on mobile games. You know what I mean?
No idea.
Yeah. So
no idea. I don't know who this is for.
Yeah, it's a puzzling one.
But I I don't even need to see the trailer. It's funny because and this is, I think, an issue that you also can relate to, and maybe others in the audience can relate to. Let us know. But I want to be able to play mobile games. It's just I don't get into them, and I don't know why. Because literally, I played so many 3DS games. I played so many PlayStation Vita games.
Yeah.
And it's just touch controls. It's just touch controls.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know, it seems so fleeting since it's digital, and I've updated my phone so many times that there's so many games that I did used to love that I can no longer play.
Yeah.
And they just disappear into the ether.
Yes.
So there's that kind of thing where it's like, well, I can't revisit a game that I played in, let's say, 2008. I can't revisit that game unless I go through some kind of PC shenanigans.
Yes.
Which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So, and here's a good example: Metal Gear Solid Touch. That was a fun game. I loved playing that game on my Apple iTouch. Funny enough, and I can't play that game anymore, even though it's under my purchase history.
It won't run.
Konami didn't update it.
Yeah.
For nobody.
Yeah.
And that's just one example. But there's a new game that came out. What was it called? I forget. But it's Hironobu Sakaguchi. He made an RPG that's strictly for Apple, and it's under Apple Arcade. I downloaded it. I started playing it.
Oh, Fantasia or whatever.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Fantasia, and I just can't. I can't get into it, man.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. Like, I just can't give it the time of day.
Yeah.
While I have Final Fantasy V on my Game Boy Advance that you got for me as a present, with the new IPS screen, looks gorgeous, and I'm already halfway through that game.
Okay. Okay. Here's a theory just off the top of my head.
Do it.
Maybe it has to do with the fact that the cell phone, in and of itself, is a multi-use device, and it creates a distraction. You know, it's hard to just sit there and play games on it when you're getting texts, when you're getting calls, when you're getting notifications. You know what I mean? It's not suited to be just a gaming device. Whereas when you play on a console, you're focused in on the console. There's no other outside distractions. But a cell phone in and of itself is a distraction. And you know what I mean? So
also coupled with the fleeting nature of games and just the system that in and of itself, like, you can't just go back to an old game if you want, unless of course it's been redone and renewed for the system.
Yeah. So that might keep a lot of people from wanting to invest time.
Yeah.
Now that being said, I like playing like fun little puzzle games. Like I loved the first Angry Birds.
Yeah.
I loved
Got the rope.
Plants vs Zombies,
The rope.
and I loved man, what was that game? Puzzles and Dragons.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that was like
That also came out on DS or 3DS.
yeah, that was one of the first mobile games I played on my Galaxy S3, and I was like, yo, this game is awesome. But
I have more games than I can do with on my mobile phone, and I have not played any of them.
yeah, there's so many games. You can download them, you can play them. Now that being said, there is one mobile game that I do play, and I play it like without distraction. I play it, and that's Team Fight Tactics. But that's also a PC game, and they just did a really good mobile port. And the game it's designed perfectly for mobile. I mean, it's like 30-minute matches. You just get in, get out, and that's how it is. So, yeah, I do play that game mobily, but that's it. I don't play anything else. So,
Word.
Yeah, so it's hard to say who it's for, but I know. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I doubt it'll last long. And then Triangle Strategy and more. Also, the Isle of Dragon Roars.
Voice of Cards, the Isle of Dragon Roars.
Yeah, Voice of Cards.
It's the Yoko Taro game. The guy that the director of Nier Automata and Nier Replicant.
Yeah.
And like Nier Reincarnation, which just came out on mobile, and I love the Nier universe, and I have yet to play it. So
yeah.
But Voice of Cards, the Isle of Dragon Roars, that's coming out to Switch. I believe solely for Switch. I'm interested, but I'd like to see a little bit more.
Yeah, they haven't shown much. And then Chocobo GP.
Yeah. Didn't they do a Chocobo racing game for the PlayStation? OG PlayStation?
I don't know, man. I don't remember that. But it's basically just a Mario Kart clone.
This is super exciting.
Yeah. So, how do you say that?
Ayuden Chronicle.
Ayuden
It's supposed to be like 100 Warriors. Which, speaking of which, you skipped it though. I don't know if you brought it up. Did you do Triangle Strategy for the previous one?
Yeah, I said Triangle Strategy.
The only thing I want to add to that is I lament the fact that they called it Triangle Strategy.
Yeah, so we thought that was a
boring name.
We thought that was a project name. We didn't think that was a real name.
Well, it's what they did with Project Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
It ended up becoming the name.
Yeah.
But Project Triangle Strategy, like Octopath Traveler actually was a good name. Triangle Strategy, not so much. And it's just like, Square Enix, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like the next game, I hope the next game they come out with, the name is Video Game.
Yeah. Just call it Video Game. Yeah,
exactly. Video Game, the game.
I don't know. Is it like, I'm wondering, is there something in the game that's like a triangle is like key. Like you know how like Zelda you have the Triforce.
No, it's like the Fire Emblem triangle, where the sword. It's like sword, axes, and pole arms, and then the sword is better than the. I'm just guessing here. I could be wrong. Don't roast me. So the sword is better than the axe, and the and the pole arm is better than the sword, but the axe is better than the pole arm. So it's like you have to choose which weapon according to the situation.
So it's like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the previous working title, Project Rock Paper Scissors.
Yeah. All right. And then so let's start. So I don't know much about this game. This is
a Suikoden type game.
Okay.
It was kickstarted, and it has a lot of the original developers and the composer from Suikoden, and so it's got like a story development behind it. I personally have funded the Kickstarter, so I am super excited. It looks gorgeous.
Okay, and it says this is a action RPG spin-off of Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know what. Okay, Ayuden Chronicle Rising is completely different than Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I was talking about Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I don't know what Ayuden Chronicle Rising is. I've never even heard of it. So yeah, please go ahead.
But also it says here, Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes received its first extended game. So I guess they were both demoed at
That's
TGS.
Cool.
So yeah, so would you say that you're interested in would you be interested in both games?
Well, I need to know what's going on with this Rising thing. It looks amazing just from this art right here.
Yeah,
it's really pretty. But like, what is going on? Where's the gameplay? I want to see some gameplay.
It says
just people talking to each other. Is it mobile? Please don't tell me it's mobile.
No,
it says PS5, PS4. Okay, good.
Yeah, so it's releasing in spring of 2022 on all the new platforms and PC, which is cool. So let me see if there's a. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it looks like almost like
2D action.
Yeah, platforming Metrovania type gameplay. But yeah, that looks pretty cool, man.
I don't know about how this rat is traversing.
Yeah, he's
he looks a little jank.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
But yeah, so that's a cool. Okay, so this was so Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion will include a new hub, monsters, and locations. So the new hub part is huge because you spend so much time in your hub, and the fact that they're adding a whole new hub is gonna kind of rejuvenate the game for a lot of people. It says, let's see.
I need to play this game.
Is set to introduce a new master rank level for quests. A new story will take place to a new base of operations. Put them face to face with the Elder Dragon Malzeno, and even a return of some familiar monsters like the Shogun Cenotar. It's set to release summer 2022. So I also want to bring up something. I didn't put this in the lineup, but there was an article a friend showed me. Capcom, they're hoping to get about 50% of all their sales moving forward on PC. So they're about to make a huge push into PC gaming. So I would assume that they're going to start releasing everything on PC as well as console.
Okay.
Except for like some exclusives or whatever. But Monster Hunter Rise is releasing on PC next year.
Okay.
And that's going to be huge because
it's going to look like Monster Hunter World.
Yeah. It's right now Monster Hunter Rise is locked to the Switch.
Yes.
You cannot play it unless you have a Switch. So, dude, imagine how that game's going to look on PC. Cuz that game is beautiful on the Switch.
And it's sold incredibly well on the Switch as well.
Yeah. So, I'm actually debating if
holding off. I mean, you've been playing a lot of it on the Switch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna still play it on the Switch, but I'm debating getting it again on
PC.
PC, but playing playing the expansion on PC. So I don't know, but at the same time, I play with you and John, so I might just get it on PC, make a new character, just play and see how it looks, but still play on Switch with you guys.
I wonder if there's cross-platform play.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. If there's cross-platform, then I guess I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So that's a good question. I don't know
hopefully,
if there's an
hopefully
answer
they
to
do that, because honestly, with the Switch's already built-in player base, why not?
Yeah. All right, so let's see what else we got. Oh, Sega's mysterious RPG is Sin Chronicle. Sega has revealed Sin Chronicle, a new mobile RPG that is based on player decisions that can only ever be made once. The new game headed to iOS and Android devices in December 15 in Japan. So it looks like this is a Japanese-only game. Is a successor, not a sequel, to Chain Chronicle, which was released in 2013 and later came to PlayStation Vita. So it looks well, we won't be able to understand it anyways. All right, new Square Enix RPG Dungeon Encounters revealed, coming in 2 weeks. Dungeon Encounters is a brand new dungeon exploring RPG that is set to be released on October 14th, 2021. So that's very soon, on PS4, Steam, and Nintendo Switch. So it looks like this game has been in development a while, because they're only releasing it for older consoles.
I don't know. Have you seen it? Because honestly, it looks real bare bones.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, a mutual friend of ours, Matt, he told me about this.
Yeah.
And I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks...
Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. It looks like a board game. It looks like Monopoly.
I mean, yeah, this is literally the gameplay. You're seeing it right now. Look at that's the battle system, just like that.
Okay,
That's
maybe
exactly
they did make it in a week. The Square Enix RPG is not so much a JRPG, and will instead have players marching along a narrow grid to explore a dungeon map rather than a dungeon itself. Okay, all right. Well, yeah. By the looks of it, didn't catch my eye.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be for a very specific community.
Yeah. So yeah, as I already said, Monster Hunter Rise coming to Steam January 2022, which is awesome.
Very cool.
Monster Hunter Showcase reveals Sonic and Ghosts and Goblins collaboration.
Yeah, Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins is perfect.
Yeah.
For Monster Hunter, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Now that I say it, I said perfect for Monster Hunter, not Monster Hunter Rise. The only reason is because Monster Hunter Rise is so Japanese focused. And,
Yeah.
Like Arthur's very medieval.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Dude,
But hey,
that game, Monster Hunter Rise, is like, it is very Japanese focused, but
yes.
it's also done in such a consistent way that it's just, I don't know, I love it, man.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's
But
phenomenal.
but it is funny how they're bringing in like a lot of funny Capcom crossovers.
Yeah.
Um,
I still need to get Okami. I hope Okami is available.
yeah, no, those stay forever. I believe those little DLC
Yeah, I was about to
missions.
say, don't get me excited.
You just got to get them out from the mailbox.
Oh my gosh, Arthur with the hammer.
Yeah.
John will love that.
Yeah, this looks insane, dude.
That looks like so much fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
yo-
Of course he's a lancer.
Yes, of course.
That makes sense.
And that's his projectile. He throws those little. That looks crazy.
That's hilarious.
All right, Phil Spencer wants Xbox to increase its Japanese game lineup. X-Tango Gameworks developer Ikumi Nakamura is working on a Gungrave sequel.
Is this Gungrave Gore? Because
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it for a while. This trailer is old. It came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not 28, just so you guys know.
I'm a huge fan of Gungrave, and I loved Gungrave Overdose and Gungrave on the PlayStation 2. I bought Gungrave VR for the PlayStation 4. I have yet to play it because life is hard.
Yeah.
But Gungrave Gore looks sick. I actually like the trailer. This is ridiculous. It looks like he's coming from the atmosphere, but this
Yeah.
is literally a coffin.
I know.
It's phenomenal. I wish it took 10 minutes for that coffin to get there. Because he's like staring at it like WT.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Then he just comes out, obviously, guns a-blazing.
Yeah, so I've never played a Gungrave game.
Oh, look at this right here, the twist. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, so Gungrave, I mean, I don't know if this is the same as the PS2 games.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 4 VR game is kind of a remake of the PlayStation 2 games. But he's kind of slow and lumbering. It's more of it's just a fun third-person action game with a lot of shooting elements.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's very much a C tier game, but I love them.
Okay.
It's, there's always a space for that in my heart.
Okay. All right. Tango Gameworks is developing a new game, Evil Within 2.
Wait, no. Evil Within 2 already came out. So it's Evil Within 2 director leading.
Oh, okay. My bad. I read that wrong.
No, it's all good. Well, Evil Within 2 apparently is actually quite good. I have yet to play it. Evil Within 1, I didn't really care for.
Mm-hmm.
So I had trepidation coming into Evil Within 2, but it's gotten good reviews, and it's kind of like an open world horror game.
Oh,
so
okay.
Still, I'm very interested in it. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah,
obviously.
I have Evil Within 1, but I haven't played it.
So Evil Within 1, just to give you a heads up,
Yeah.
it is very much like Resident Evil 4, but without the Resident Evil stuff to ground it.
Okay.
So it very much like goes off the rails very quickly, and I wasn't really there for the ride. I maybe need to give it a second chance.
Okay.
But like I said, I've only heard good things from Resident Evil, Evil Within 2. So I want to give that.
Scarlet Nexus and more headed to Xbox Game Pass. Microsoft has revealed that Scarlet Nexus, AI, the Somnian Files, and Mighty Goose are all playable on Xbox Game Pass.
That's effing awesome. I love Scarlet Nexus. The gameplay was so good.
I didn't play it, man.
I mean,
I didn't have time.
It's definitely one of those games where the gameplay was keeping me going, not the story. And there's a lot of story, unfortunately.
Now, who made that game?
It even has an anime tie-in, and if the anime is anything like the story in Scarlet Nexus, it's meh at best.
Who made that game?
I believe some of the people behind the Tales of games.
Oh, okay. Because when I saw the game, I thought it was a Platinum Games title at first.
Yeah, I mean, it very much leans heavily into like an Astral Chain type of game.
Yeah.
The combat is so good.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it. So if anything, if you can get it like off of something like Game Pass and just play it for the combat, I think you'd be happy.
Okay. Cool. All right. Redfall, Starfield, and more will be localized for Japan. King of Fighters 15, SNK reveals its first all-new character.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
Who is she?
Isla.
Isla or Isla?
Isla, I don't know. This fighter is a rival to Shunei, who was previously hero in the King of Fighters 14. So let's take a look here. Interesting. She's dressed like a graffiti artist. Oh, okay. See, I don't know about the
sparkles.
Well, not the oh, so she is a graffiti artist. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes
from
sense.
Jet Set Radio. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's
What's up
funny.
with the hands? With the extra hands.
I guess she's like some kind of mage or something.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so I don't know about this game. I have to see a lot more.
How's my boy Benny Morrow?
Because so far, it just doesn't look like a proper KOF game. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's when they went to 3D that it got all weird.
Yeah. Like KOF has always been known to have these like awesome looking 2D sprites.
But here's the thing. Do you think it's more of a function of you just not being, and I'm just asking, you not really being as much into KOF as you were to Street Fighter? Because Street Fighter, I mean, as soon as it went to 3D, it was like, yo, this is awesome. It looks great. But it also had really strong 2D sprites.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Yeah, I haven't been that into KOF, and mainly because you need to have
the characters.
You need
pretty darn well.
You need
like
to
it's not as jumping and like approachable, as Street Fighter was, where it's like quarter circle for everybody, for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of what's it called, Shotokan characters, and yeah.
KOF, the execution is insane. I mean, you have to grind that game just to be able to do a combo.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you know how many people cannot get through the tutorial in KOF?
Surprised. We have a mutual friend, Luis. He is a god.
In
a
KOF?
god at KOF. Yes. So I'm pretty sure he's looking forward to this. And in many ways, I am too. But at the same time, yes, the fact that KOF is so, like, you really have to study the game, and I don't have that kind of time to put into games like that anymore. Especially a fighting game where the whole point of the game is just to fight.
Yeah.
Like I'm more appreciative of like story-based games where I'm getting more out of the story.
Yeah.
Or out of the characters, or out of the world, and the gameplay as well. Scarlet Nexus being an exception, obviously.
Yeah. Let's see. Eternal Return gets a release date and a trailer.
Wait a second. Above that, Swery's The Good Life.
Oh, Swery's The Good Life gets an Xbox
demo. So Hito revealed that his upcoming game, The Good Life, which is set to be released on October 15th. I didn't even know he was going to get a new game so soon. Well, I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about it. Swery?
Yeah, neither did I. I mean, the last thing I heard from him was Deadly Premonition 2. And that was a Switch exclusive.
Okay. Eternal Return.
What is this? What is Eternal Return? I actually haven't heard of it.
Let's see. So this is an Xbox trailer.
Wait, this is an Xbox trailer?
Yeah, this is an Xbox trailer. But
is it a fighting game?
I don't know. Let's see.
Whoa.
Let's zoom ahead. Oh, search, hunt,
Search,
and craft. So is it a survival game? Or is it a MOBA?
Is this like a third-person version of Fortnite?
It might be a battle royale, yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibes I'm getting. This is anime Fortnite in third person.
Yeah, it looks like it because the way they're checking off the characters. Yeah, this looks like a battle royale. Well, yeah, not interested.
I was interested in a second.
Yeah.
for a second.
For a second. So yeah, that's everything from TGS so far. The main thing that I'm interested in is Strangers of Paradise.
Same.
So yeah, I'm gonna download that demo and check it out.
I'm really upset that they don't have like a collector's edition of some kind, because I'm a sucker for a good collector's edition, obviously.
Yeah, games are having less and less collector's editions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to this episode of Games I Speak. If you liked the episode, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.